shit. Let's change that. Alright, I haven't made a update video in a couple of days. I mean, the internet was been crappy, was lagging so bad. So, I don't know where I was the last time I made a video, but I decided to go for the Fusion. I got everything done so far. And now today the Eros pad is out. And the Eros pad is next to impossible for a new player. It's next to impossible. Like having to have dozens of sacred or 100 shard. The point given per artifacts is mediocre. I've finished the Queen event. I completed the whole Fire Knight event. What other? And it only yields like 4,000 points. We got a gift for 4,000 points. Imagine that. So I'm spending about every energy yields about a point and a quarter. So I need 70,000 points. 40,000, I think the cheapest you can go with the minimum, and then so 40,000, that brings me to like having to use 40,000 energy because of my low level. I cannot farm level 20s or any hard. Like, I don't understand when you do certain event when you first start, your reward is not the same as when you play on the end game account. Like, the points are not the same, the rewards are not exactly the same. But when the Eros pack comes, that you're level 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, it's costing you the same point everywhere. Everything costs you the same. That you've been playing for 5 years or you've been playing for a month, it's the same cost. And I feel like Fusion are a big part of the game, and Plarium is shooting themselves in the foot. If you're not able to participate in, like, to even... Oh, that's no big deal. Like, if you have to save 6 months of resource to be able to participate once every 6 months in your game, in the game content, that's completely stupid. Like, I have a friend, he's been playing for almost 2 years, he never did a fusion. He never has a resource. So I think Plarium is forcing players to, you're either gonna quit, like, you just can't get it done, you just quit. That's what I should do right now. I quit. Like, I cannot do the fusion. Gotta quit the fusion. Like, I have a chance. Maybe. Will I get lucky and pull shard every day on my clan boss until the next the next event for shard pulling, the champion chase at the end. Because if I cannot get 25 fragment from this hero's path, which I must pick up 10. If you can't pick up the 10, you can't do it. So 10 costs about 40,000. 30 something thousand, I think it is, they said. And 30 something thousand cost about 7 sacred shard. But right now I got 5. I got 5 sacred shard. Hunting for 6 ones, probably not a good idea because I would have to finish campaign on Brutal on Nightmare. It would cost me a whole bunch. So the better option is to finish my... I don't know, just grind some Queen. Some Queen event. Maybe grind some Spider. Maybe Spider pays better, I don't know. Because Spider 10 seems to fall more often 5 stars. So it's pretty disgusting the way that plarium... I mean, it's... And the worst is it's Valentine's special event. Like, you think there'll be like... those special events should be like... a bit more friendly. No, they're not. Totally not. Alright, let's get everything straight here. Plarium first. This should not be even called a game. Because you cannot just play to enjoy it. Like, basically, because you're not allowed to have access to all of the game event and rewards by just playing. Like I just told you, my friend been playing for 2 years. He never did a fusion. There's never enough resource to do it. So this game, #1 priority is to make money. How to make money? Well, you can piss off your player base and make them spend money. I think that's how they roll. You just push and push. They're pushing just over the line. That's, you know, that fine line there that people are gonna quit or not quit. Who the fuck is this? Bugging me right in the right. I'm bitching. So, what was I saying anyway? So yeah, basically, this should not be a game. This is like, would you like to be part of our business? You know, you can play around in it, and then when you would like to enjoy all the perk of it, well, you gotta spend money. That's pretty much it. This is not a game. Nope, 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 nope. And right now, this is the account where we have the free-to-play competition from El Hades, and I think it's... Come on. The fuck you... I have to what people want. Like, I don't need thumbs up after thumbs up after thumbs up. Like, so yeah, this competition there, it's bringing in, I'm sure, thousands of accounts, thousands of new accounts, and it opens the possibility that one of those accounts will be good. Maybe they'll get lucky and they'll pull something super rare, and they'll like start playing that account instead. But right now, as much as all those content creators that's part of the program are really trying to be nice as much as they can, I mean, they criticize, but they like. It's pretty disgusting the way Plarium is treating the player base. It's just gross. Like, they need to fix. They need to fix their greed. Like, if this is a game, they have to let people. You have to let people able to do stuff, like to do the game. Like, you just can't. Like, the fusion of the fun is a fun part of the, but it's nearly impossible. Like, the giveaway, the margin of error is none to next to nothing. Like, this Hero Pat, there's 25 piece. It's nearly impossible. I might be able to get 10. I'll probably get 10 because I saved up all my shard from start pretty much. But I cannot get 25. That's where the problem is. I should be able to get 25 by at least spending energy. But the value of an artifact, like, I would need to spend 40,000 energy, which 40,000 energy is like 4,000 gems, right? If I'm not mistaken, 4,000 times 100. Yeah, just about. I mean, 4,000 gems to do one event. And considering that the other problem is this event's only 2.5 days, or 3 days kind of thing, but you gotta sleep. Well, of course, there are RSL helper and those auto attack thing. But my fight takes 2-3 minutes. I gotta do. Let's say I gotta spend 40,000 energy. That's it's 32 attack. That's at least it's 1,000 run, right? I'm looking at 1,300 runs times 3 minutes. I'm looking at 3,000, like 4,000 minutes. What's 4,000 minutes anyway? Like non-stop, 4,000 minutes. Like, Plarium, you gotta 4,000. Oh, what's up?
Hi, bud.
We're talking 66, 67 hours of non-stop grinding for artifacts to be able to accomplish this. And they only gave us 72 hours. So you think that's reasonable? No, it's not reasonable. Like, I'm completing Fire event, the Queen event. I'm completing all the other event. It should double dip a lot better than this. This is not good at all. Not good at all. And the worst, we don't even have 2x on shards. We got like a 15x, 20x, which is completely ridiculous nowadays. It should be like a 50x to 100x. Every month they're adding 5 euros. The pool is just growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. When there was only 500 euros, if you get a 25x, well, it actually matters. But now that you have 3,000 euros, and you get a 15, 20, 25x, it doesn't make much of a difference. I got 1 chance, or I got 10 chance of 1,500. You know what I mean? If somebody would want to come up with the math, you're looking at a point of a percentage of an extra chance to actually get what you're clicking on for, which is completely gambling. It's pretty disgusting. Like, as soon as Godforge comes out, if it's half decent and the economy is good, I'm gonna give them my money. Like, I don't see the point of keeping playing this game, really. I think more and more people is going to start to be there. Like, this game has to be able to allow players to enjoy the game. Like, I never have time to enjoy the game, to try gear, to try equipment, to try things to do. Like, I don't have time to learn the gear, move the gear around, try to fight boss. I want to try these 5, these 4, these 2, these 3. I just can't. I cannot enjoy the game. I cannot play the game like that. It's impossible. If you do, you have to spend money. Like, but if you want to do stuff, you gotta save, you gotta save, you gotta save, you gotta save. You can't, like, every time you wait, every time I have a battle and I fail, it drives me crazy because I just lost 32 energy. And if it fails me twice in a row and I just kill that thing 50 times in a row without losing, and then suddenly I lose 2 in a row, like, what the hell is this stupid RNG? And I lost 64 energy. 64 energy there, it's 3 hours a day. To maybe 4. Yeah, about 3 hours. 3.5 hours. Can some people start realizing how retarded that is? And then if I move a piece of gear, and that gear is not performing the way I kind of was hoping for, well, I just wasted, I don't know, 2-3 millions to upgrade that gear. Another 500k to put it on, remove the other one. And then I gotta put it back, the other one. So, let's say I lost 4 million just for trying one item. One item. Trying 4 million silver. How long does it take to grind 4 million silver? Well, if you're lucky and you can grind Spider hard. But I would take an example from a smaller player. Let's say you can just do Spider 10. And he sells everything and he average 50,000 per run. Which is about right. Maybe let's do 75 per run. Just like, 75. We'll get generous. We'll make it, okay, we'll average 100k. Well, to get by that 4 million, you gotta do 40 runs. 40 runs just cost you, that's double runs, by the way, huh? I think it's 5 to 10. It must be. I think it's 14 double 14 times 2, that'd be 28. 28 times 40. So that costs you 800 energy. So that basically costs you all of your daily energy to change and try one equipment. Like, do plarium start to see the problem here with the economy? Every time they add new stuff, they diminish the power of the silver. They never give us extra silver. They never give us extra energy. They're always making new things that cost more energy to do. Like, their economy is doing just like the world economy. Right? So it's just worse and worse and worse and worse and worse because they're decreasing the value of their stuff because they're putting so much stuff in there. So much stuff. It's pretty gross. So yeah, on the fusion part I got 30 piece already. And this. Why is it so hard for them to give us access to these tournaments? So I can still see those. So yeah, I finished Spider. And I finished the Queen. Oh, and one more thing. Here, at this level, I'm getting 750 coins. On my other crappy account there, which is level 50 something, I actually get a medium soul stone. You know what I mean? For the same, I believe it's for the same cost. Now take me for 100% on that one, but pretty close, pretty darn close. So, as a small player, those coins give me nothing because I need 1,000. But if they would have gave me the medium one right away, that's a get a good reward. It's like this chest right here. I've never been so insulted in my whole life. It's all the way up here, all the way up here. And this chest contains silver, those auto attack gems, this, and some shards. Like I can't click on it, right? Like this chest is all the way up there, and all it contains is a random chance of getting one of those, and I think there was a shard or two in there. Like, what an insult if you pull these. Like, I pull this. I pull auto runs. Like, those auto runs, that should just be free. This should just get out of the game as a reward. Like, this should just be, like, freebie. Here's some auto free so you can save time and do your things. It shouldn't be a reward. Like, anybody that plays on the computer always have RSL helper. Like, this is garbage. And the worst is, this was like the top, almost the top reward, and I pulled that. That's pretty fucking insulting. You put all this time and energy there, and you pull that, something that's totally useless. It's worse than silver. It's worse than silver. Like, plarium, you gotta get your shit straight. Because after this champion tournament thing there, like, I'm seriously thinking of I'm gonna have to stop giving you my money. Especially my time. Fairly hard dungeon there. And look at these reward of garbage. Like we're newer players. We're trying to make progress. We want to, you know. Like this is already a 5-year-old game. I don't think they're aiming to go for another 25 years there. I don't think this is going to be Magic the Gathering. Could be, but not with this kind of economy. At least Magic was worth something. Look at this. Silver, brew, silver, and a potion. Pretty fucking insulting. This, if I'm lucky there, this is worth 14 energy. The silver is worth about a couple login. And the brew is worth about, it's hard to, but brews are brews. I mean, 7. But this silver and this potion, they're complete, like, package deal list. Like these 4 there, put that in 1 reward. Because this is only 200 coins. The last event we just looked at, that was 750 coins. Okay? We're way behind their value wise. Like way behind. And Fire Knight. Like these has to have, like, these gotta get quadruple the rewards. Like these can all yield silver and brews and potion. You can all add this kind of stuff in there. All of it. Like you gotta give stuff to get your economy back to our balance there, because we're losing. The players are losing the fight, and if they're not willing to spend the money, they'll quit. They'll just quit. Like, I think one of the part that's fun about this game are fusions. That's my personal opinion. That's the one thing I like. I like the waves, to follow the wave, the events. And I'll do all the fights, all the events, all the tournament. That's what I like about the game. And it's making it near impossible. Like, for the longest time now. Like, plarium gotta give us a real win. Not just this, like, gadget win there. Like, fucking crumbs here and there. Like, they really gotta get the balance of the economy, like, for real. Because now they added relics, which even further dissolve or tin the reward pool. Because in the reward pool, there's only what, 7, 8 reward steps? And then if you add relics in there, that means 2 things get removed, and a lot of times are the gems or the shards are getting removed for the relics. You don't see the silver removed for the relic. You don't see the brews or the potions. You don't see anything useless. And the problem with the relics, they're a big gamble. You could do 1,000 and get nothing. Or you could do 1 and get it. Like, you're producing too much stuff. Like, your economy is getting worthless because you're just throwing too much stuff into it. And not enough silver to be able to buy everything that you're throwing in there. Not enough shards to go and buy everything that's in there. Oh, about to lose the. We're gonna lose the internet because somebody's calling. So, yeah, I did. I spent 1,000 gem. I spent my energy. I spent my clan energy. I got all the fragments, which was already hard. The dungeon diver was hard, but for myself, it was doable. I felt like it was the dungeon diver was too much there for almost everybody. I mean, I had it saved up enough. The dungeon diver was okay. I managed to get it done because I did all the other events. And it was borderline kind of thing. But now that the this is ridiculous. This is retarded. Look, I've been playing all day. I got 3,000 points all day. I need 30,000 points. I need 10 days to complete this. Right? If you want to put this kind of stuff there, Plarium, give us 10 days, like 5, 6, 7 days. You want to create this big of a pack. This is huge. This should have been day one. Day one. Heroes pack. Summon and get artifacts and that stuff. From day one all the way to the end. That would have been the best move if you wanted to have something crazy like this. Because then you can play and play and play and you gradually get some stuff because you got to chase all the other events. The spider, the queen, the dragon, and all. You'll chase all those. You'll get some points. And then at the end, the last, there's some summoning chase, champion chase that will go with this. And then it'll be reasonable. Then you might be able to go and get these. I think Plarium really got to look somewhere else. Like for real. This would have been day one there, and this would have lasted the whole fusion. The whole fusion timeline. Well, guess what? This would have been reasonable. Not that it's near reasonable in point, but it would have been reasonable in time, in a time manner. Because I had to go Fire Knight, I had to do Dragon, I had to do the Spider, I had to do the Queen. I'm gonna have to do the Golem. Like, though each of those yields maybe 5,000-6,000 points. Then I would have got 25,000 points, which would not even give me enough to do the first thing. Then it would have to summon and supplement with summon and some shards. Nope. So we're totally fucked. So we got 40 of these. So that's 12,000 points. And I got 5 of those, which is 22,500, 37. So if I pull all my shards, I got 37,000 points. What I need? 13, 15, 13, 1734. I need 34, and I said how much? 37, right? So I would have 37, that's 34, 35, 36, 39. I think it's 39. Like, I have just enough to go and fetch 15. My problem is I still need to do all of the other events because I'm only allowed to lose 10. which one of the other event will also requires my summons. Unless I can buy from the... But my silver is going to be worn out because I got to do the gear of it. Like, the economy is not balanced. Like, they're taxing, and we're not getting any more money. It's really hard right now. I don't know what to... I just go and try, just to prove a point. Like, do I just go and try to prove a point? This is what's, just to prove a point. I think I already tried this. Problem is my account, my thing is super small, and there might be 2 people watching. There'll be my friend there. He's gonna be, oh fuck, he's bitching all day. I'm not watching. And I feel like the other big content creators, I mean, they do some nice critique part. But I feel like they give too much credit to plarium, because they accept better the whole business part of it. Like I was explaining, this is not a game. This is a business. You want to play this business? Well, enjoy what you can get. It's like a demo part. If you want to play the full game, you gotta spend money. Like on my main account, I buy gems. Without those gem purchase, I cannot follow the game. I cannot follow the waves of the game. Like I'm barely able to. And that's with spending money. Oh well, nothing here. No. Like right now, like if I want to push that, I have to spend millions of silver in crappy gear. But I can't, because if I do that, I waste for just a little tiny itsy bitsy minuscule reward of an extra star or 2 for maybe getting an extra 100,000 silver. This company's stupid. Why would I spend 5 million silver to go get 100,000 silver? This game would be if they, because 5 years ago, if there was not so much stuff into the game, I feel like the economy must have been more even. Still in a bad way there. Still losing for the player to lose, so the player wants to spend, right? But right now, since the game always... the economy always stayed there. As far as I've seen, well, I haven't seen like, oh, here's some extra rewards for the exact same thing, right? No. So the reward's been planted there since day one. And this just the game itself just keeps growing and growing and growing. And the bubble here, there's more heroes. There's more battlegrounds. There's more event. There's more everything. Yeah, then they say those everything gives you a little bit of rewards. But those rewards, you were just getting them the same thing as they were over here. So it's inflating, and this is not really going up. Like, it's barely going, like, this is going way too big. Like the shard, a shard right now, it's worth nothing. Like the time 15 times 20 times 25, that's a joke. Mathematically a joke. When you get 1,000, you got one chance out of 1,000, which is 1,000 of a chance to get that hero, or you got a 25,000 of a chance, you still don't have a 1% chance to get a hero. Know what I mean? You know, do follow what you mean there? Even if you can pick up 25 copy of this, at first you only had 1 chance out of 1,000. Now you got 25 chance of 1,000. If you pull a legendary category. So you were looking at 0.001. Now you're looking at 0.025. Right? 25 times the 1,000. The tree, the third row. So it would have been 0.25. So 0.025. You still don't have a 1%. Like if you want to make those X thing real chance, like a real chance, not a gambler chance. Like I'm gonna cut this, it's gonna get I'm gonna get a. It just you're not increasing your chance anyway. It's nothing. The chance you're getting those is a real joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. That's why nobody pulls on those. The better pull is to have ×2. Then the chance of getting a better. Don't care what you're getting. At least the odds are better. Anyway, all that to say, the game economy is going to the ground because they're creating too much products, and all they can see there. Well, I'm gonna create a bunch of products that people can buy. That's all they see. I'm creating a bunch of stuff that people can buy. People's gonna buy all that stuff that I'm making. All that extra stuff I'm making, people's gonna buy. So those free-to-play players they're shrinking. Every time they make more stuff like that is for players are gonna buy. The free-to-play groups are just smaller and smaller and smaller. So what am I gonna do? Oh, and one more thing I'd like to complain about. I think there's been some sort of update on Plarium or something. I have no clue. I didn't get it on this laptop, but my other laptop decided that it was not keeping track of my accounts anymore. So I went to log into Plarium Play, and all my saved up accounts were gone. That's pretty annoying because now I gotta go in my book, look for the emails and the passwords, and I gotta relog all those accounts. It's a problem when you're playing 10, 12, 15 accounts there. You're trying to create content, you're trying to create and diversify something, and show possibilities and things you can do, and you're trying to do things with this game. Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, and for the phone, like this game is starting to take way too much memory. Way too much. Way too much. So I gotta check on the news, see if they're gonna change the summon today and tomorrow. I don't know which day I'm gonna pull because on well, on this account I'll pull all my shards. Like I really want to do a fusion. This is how I like to play. I like to follow the events. Like I want to play the game. Can you play the game as a free-to-play? Can you follow and play the game as a free-to-play player? The answer is no. Simple, clear as that. It's a no, no, no. Especially, plarium is just getting greedier and greedier and greedier. Every time there's a bit of a trait to get points a bit easier, they nerf it. So news. Progressive chance. Yeah, I don't think there's days. They're not like. They're not date related. My alt clan is doing fairly good. A lot of people are joining here. We did win the CDC. I mean, I do play about 10 accounts there. One guy put out like 300k points by himself, but he didn't get the CDC personal reward, and we managed to beat him. Oh, he must be pissed. But I just log in, use the energy, grind some, like, my heroes are not even, like, optimized with their gear or anything like that. Like, look at this garbage, like this. See this? This costs 28 energy, 4 shard, 1 brew, like silver. Like this is 0.0 point for the Pat hero there. That is not right. There should be a minimum. Always, 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 always. However, it should be a minimum for 1 point per energy spend. Minimum. That'd be a way to push back the gap there a bit there. Like, okay, spend 28. Well, you're going to get a minimum of 28 points. No matter what you pull here, you're going to get 28 points towards whatever event's going on there. So, yeah. Are we going to have a big party to... Probably nobody watching. Maybe Sylvain's watching. Hey Sylvain, you watching? Are you watching, Sylvain? It's Friday night. Maybe he is. Unless he went out. Fuck, we got a storm. I plowed last night. Well, with the tractor snow blow. Went out to the hospital today, had a scan. They need to check if I still had a brain or something. I get home, I drive through to the snowpack. I backed up to the porch in the front, unload the couple grocery stuff we got, cat food and things. Flowers for my mom, the girlfriend, and anyway. Then I go back around up the hill in the pile of snow, and I go back, and I'm gonna go park back in the back on the side of the house there. A powder. I drove through it this morning before leaving to the hospital. I drove right through it. Was fine. Then the wind picked up and blew it, covered it up again. But I figure I'll just go right through it again. So I'm coming down a bit in the curve, and I go and step on the gas to get some momentum to get through the snowbank there, because then it goes downhill. Well, the car decided that it was traction control time, and it stalled the engine right there, like it pushed the brakes pretty much, like bleh, right in the pile of snow. Fucking stuck. Like, it's in, I'm doing like 5 kilometers an hour, not even. It's in 4-wheel drive, and you're giving me a fucking control. I should have pushed that button, but I didn't use it. Like, I just stepped on it a bit to get a bit of momentum to get through that little, like, 6 foot of snow that I drove through already earlier this morning, and boom, stuck there. I'm like, oh, you. Oh, yeah. And it's windy, it's crazy, it's powdery. My tractor does not have a cabin. So I'm like, fuck it. No, I'm not plowing again tonight. I'll wait till it calms down. The main strip, we still have a truck and a van on the side up the hill that can get out. Get out. The Jeep's stuck there. So too bad. It's gonna stay there or till spring come. I'll clean the driveway, and when I clean the driveway, I'll hook it up to the tractor and pull it out. Yeah, but that traction control there, what a piece of garbage invented. What a garbage of an invention. Oh my god. So, tonight is bitcharoni nights. I don't know if you guys had that for supper, but tonight we're having bitcharoni nights. Bitcharoni. Like plarium been like this. I've been playing for 1.5 years, almost 2 years. And right at the start, it was half decent. Half decent. I mean, the first... But I got really frustrated with all these stupid quests, which I barely touched at the start. I'm like, wow, this is dumb. I'm not doing it. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 5 stars. Oh, it's flat stat anyway. But yeah, those quests there, they're super stupid. There's so much better quests you can do there. Way better. Way better to get to learn the game there. I don't need to farm 1,500 times the same. Campaign is junk. It's completely junk. Like, it's next to useless to this game. Right. So they need to revamp campaign. Like really bad. Alright. The one idea I had about campaign, which most people probably think it's a bit crazy. I think it should be. I just got another idea, but I think it should reset every month. The campaign should reset. If the campaign reset, then there's new rewards. When there's new reward, there's players' attention. Because player only put attention to rewards. That's all it is. So this would become like a cursed city. That resets every month, right? About every month. And then you go out and you do what you can, you get those rewards. Like the campaign could be exactly that. The campaign could reset every 2 weeks. That would give us, and just the other idea I just had there, the campaign should cost next to no energy. It should be an extreme low cost. It's a lot less of a cost. Oh, sorry. The cost should be a lot less so people can actually go. Especially when you start. When you start the game there, campaign cost should be a lot less. And once you're further into the time played, well, I don't know, maybe the cost could go up every time it resets. Or every time you clear it. Let's say you clear normal complete. You get all the reward the next time. The energy cost goes to 2. Like you start at 1. Then the next time you go to 2 and then to 3 until you reach the normal cost that it is now. That'd be pretty sweet. Because at the start you'll be able to clear it. And it would help so much the start of this game. Like El Hades and other people, and it might even be Ash. I think maybe was saying that. I saw his video. Like, this game is lacking a mechanic to catch up to at least mid-game. At least mid-game quick. Like, right now, this competition is a bit off for the data, because a lot of the players here, I say the 90% of the players here know exactly what they're doing. They did it a lot. They did it many times. They know the game way better than I do, and I'm like in mid range. Like, I call them pros to expert to the game, and there's a bunch in the community too, but anybody that joins the game does not have this kind of skill set, this kind of knowledge. Like, for anybody new, it's impossible. I wouldn't, my personal opinion, it's impossible to reach this unless you're a terribly like dedicated and gifted gamer to reach this kind of level in a month. Like, am I still doing Fire Knight? I thought I was finished Fire Knight. Like, I'm bitching and not really paying attention to what I'm doing. I think I gotta grind the Queen. I think I was just gonna grind the Queen to get more pinpoint gear. I gotta check for it. No, I'm not done. I was checking earlier. No, I'm not done there. Alright, stay focused. Stay focused. So, yeah. So all these new accounts, the one thing that they're giving is a promotion link. Well, you'll get those heroes. It does help. The free silver at the start does help. But it's not enough. Technically, I don't really want a free hero. And sort of, but sort of not. Like, I don't mind the progressive. They're not super crazy heroes either. I mean, they're pretty good. Hugo is a really good hero. But a lot of them, like, another problem is the promo codes. A lot of them, like the 24-hour promo code there, where you can get something really big. A lot of people don't even know about it. A lot of people don't even know about the link either. They'll run out into the ad and they'll click it and be like, yeah, I'm gonna try it. Just try to try. They're not on YouTube watching these. I'm like, they're not like, oh, Shadow Raid Legend. I'm gonna watch this guy, and then like, oh, look, they have this promo code. Oh, I'm gonna play that game now. No. If you're on YouTube or Switch and you're searching for somebody that's playing this game that has a link, it's because you already know about the game. You already know. So, because I've seen a lot of new players, and I told them, have you ever played the game before? They say, no, it's my first time trying the game. I said, okay, well, how long have you played? You just started? Guess what? Delete this account there. Go look on YouTube. Go study. Go study. Look on YouTube. Go look for links. You're going to get so much better rewards to start with. You're going to get, and then make sure you go to lhades.com to get your promo codes options. Go there. Go look at your, like, because the game does not give you enough the information to start. It's just too hard to get to. Yeah. So anyway, gotta go and do more of that for sure. Take that. We gotta finish this before it's. So I can't do a boss this time around, sadly. 1 and 2s. Any green? How many do I have to sell? Maybe it's 5, right? Same as the clan quest. Like right now, this clan, it's a bunch of pros. Okay, let's say it is. We're pretty much pros at this. We know the game. It's not like, oh, I just started this game. No. The clan quests, all the good quests, they're flying off the board as soon as they know. Like the clan quests needs a redesign a bit there. Because there's a lot of them that the level difficulty is way off. Way off. Like, way off. There's a couple easy ones, and the rest in the bunch is way off. They're way hard. There's no such thing as everybody can get an easy one and a medium one. The balance is not there at all. It's not balanced at all. And like these, These are next to impossible to achieve. Like these quests, the advanced quests. Super easy to fix. Super easy to fix. Put in 2-3 extra quests and make you must complete 10 out of 13. How many is this? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 quests. Okay? Put 12 quests and put that you must complete 10 out of 12. Put 15 quests. You gotta complete 10, 12 out of 15. Give us a little gap because some of them are impossible to do. Like I'm not gonna spend money to go able to go get 5 gems there. Like make it fair. Make it fair. I don't even know if plarium play their own game, really. I'm like way behind. I haven't logged in my other accounts. Like I really got a little login on the other account and at least hit the clan boss 2 keys. Oh my god, but I gotta get this quick. Can't do that. Oh, this is reset. Okay. Well, let's see how this is gonna go. Like the Eros pat there is disgusting. Like for smaller players there, you gotta have a different scale. You do on every other event. You do. On every other event. I made a video the other day. I had three accounts open there, and all 3 accounts had different scales. None of them were getting the same reward. But the Euro Pass comes along that you're level 10, 15, 20, 50 or 100, you're playing for a month, you're playing for 6 months or a year. Well, it's going to cost you the same price. I'm sorry, but that's where, if you want to be able to get those new players to ramp up to get to a decent place in the game, so they don't have to play 2 years to catch onto the, it took me over a year to get to the, and I spent a bit of money there. I'm starting, I'm not even in game. I'm like end of mid game. Like I'm starting into the hard stuff. Like I finally got a clan boss on farm. I don't have my Hydra. My Hydra team actually. I have 1 key Hydra team for the first couple of the easy levels. But I'm not hitting any harder level. Like I'm at the end of mid game. I'm soon gonna start. Like my gear, I don't want anything but 6 stars. And it took me over a year to get there. So anybody that wants starting this game, if they want to get at least at the start of mid game, where they're able to get to dungeon level 20, get to farming the Minotaur, get to be able to do the clan boss and get rewards. Because that's not a big problem. The rewards are just nasty bad across the board. Remove the silver. Remove the auto battles. These just needs to go extra. Always included. Always included. Not a chance of getting it. Make it always included. some gems, some silver, some brew, some potions. Always included. You manage to do so much good in the clan boss, you are allowed to have a guaranteed this. Then you have a chance at those better ones. That'd be fair. But we don't live in a fair world. Pretty good, that one. Pretty good. Impressive. You know, when you talk to yourself, there's some pretty good stuff. I got some pretty good idea comes out. Like I hope Simon and God Forge, maybe they'll watch my bitching video. It's probably too long, I doubt it. But some of them kind of, you know, once in a while there's another people. I mean, they've been around the block for a long time. They probably have next to those same idea all the time too. Like, probably not the first one to think about all those ideas. But ask me again what my idea was. Like, I don't remember. So it's recorded at least. Some stuff makes sense. Some don't. What can I say? And this, like, why? Like, I have to accept it. Alright, let's try another account. Like, look at this! Oh. I'm doing Doom Tower and I get bruised. Pretty shitty. Alright. Like, this is gross. 100k, couple brews. It's just gross. These all need to be like just guarantee. Like, when you do campaign, you get 20,000 energy, 20,000 silver. It just comes with it. It just comes with it. You cannot do a board like that and that's all you get. Like, what the fuck? Like, in campaign, you get better reward than that. Shit, you get a shield, you get a sword, you get something. This? No, oh no, here's a bit silver. Yeah, if they can give us and readjust the economy before it bankrupts the game. Because if they don't act on this economy, it will kill the game. It will just kill the game. Nobody but the money player is gonna want to play, but I guess they don't care. That's all they want, money, right? But then if there are only the money players left, and then they get bored. What is there to do? Oh, and these pop-ups. These pop up every time you log in. Like, can it wait? Or can it not happen all the time? Like, I already have to agree at the plarium when I log in to If you don't want to ask me, like those damn promotion and emails and stuff. Like, you just keep on putting drops of crap, and another piece of crap, another piece of crap, another piece of crap. You're not helping the case whatsoever. Like, I have 50 level 60 now on my main account and that. I can't play with any of them. Like, the gear change and moving stuff around is just, it's not an option. I'm always at the last silver, always scratching my resource, like keeping and hoarding my resource, so I can actually go to and do the next event, do the next fusion. It's such a bad economy. It's super, super bad right now. And Godforge was making a video the other day about their economy, whatever guy there. I tried to follow it some, there it got. It didn't give us any. It just kind of went around and around, and it didn't give us an idea of what kind of the economy they're going to put in. We're just kind of talking about what could be in the economy, what could be this, how they do this compared to this, and compared to that one. You kind of got bored and then finished watching it. Like, that's the one thing I'm interested in Gerhard Forge. I want to know. Like, I don't care about. Like, I want the game to look good, but I don't care if you're making 50 heroes there. Okay, I'll look at a couple there. That's cool. But I want to see the game. I want to see the economy. I want to see what I'm gonna do. Like, I want to see the events kind of thing. I'm gonna see like the rewards. Like, that's probably not nowhere near, but I mean, there'll be a beta. I signed up for the beta. Maybe I'll get some news on that. Who knows? I can make live comments on it. And like, I want to know what I'm going to be chasing. Is it going to be fun to play with? Like me, this battle part, it's not that. Like, I watch it. I barely watch it. For anybody I've been watching a bit of a May video here and there, I play everything on auto. Auto. When I first started this game, I was like, oh, cool, okay, I gotta click this, click that. But it's so slow. And this game it's so repetitive that you need to do the campaign 50 times just to get that one item. Well, I'm not gonna play manual 50 times to get that one item. And then you get into that path. That path just get deeper and deeper and deeper. Auto. Because you gotta repeat. You auto. So by the time you get to boss, you want nothing to do but auto. Like, you just put in auto. You get what you get. It's a bad-ish. That's a lot harder to fix, though. That'd be a lot harder to fix. Hey, that was my best time in there. Da-da-da-da-da. Anyway, you go in there. Yeah. But that's why I like to follow the games, the events, the stuff. It changes auto, wave after wave after wave. All my game is a lot more about the economy, if we say. I like to be able to pull shards. I like to be able to do fusion. I like to go do those hero stat, deck of fate. I like to collect those points. I like to go up. I like to compete in events. Like I'll stay up CBC and stuff like that. I stay up for the cat the other day last time until like 4 in the morning to fight for it. But that's all economy management and resource management. It's not battle. Come on, just kill this guy. Just focus. Focus. Kill it. Smack it good. Smack it. Smack it like you mean it. Come on. Come on. Good Lord, thanks for that smite. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, this is gonna suck, huh? Oh, bit of a decurse. Not enough. Oh my god, am I even gonna be able to do this? Come on, we gotta pull some kind of a big move here. Increase speed is helping. Decrease speed is good. Oh, you fucking whore. No, that should be alright now. I don't think that was a decent. I'm not sure about Taragi here. He hits like a freaking feather. Man, I'm thirsty. Oof. Stop for our Chinese food today. I'm so thirsty. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Look what my girlfriend got me. It's pretty sweet, ain't she? Pretty sweet. Sort of piece of puzzle. And it says you're I'm the missing piece. I didn't get her anything. She stopped by and bought herself some flowers. Last year got her some flowers. Yeah, I bought her one for lunch. And every time we go out, we just went out and it cost a fortune. It cost me over $200. I didn't even put gas back in the car too. I am super close. Come on, ally attack with the garbage, really? Come on. Oh, you fuck's sake. Carla. Alright, let's see. Am I gonna do AoE? I want to do AoE here and see my bigger. And this. Oh, didn't even kill that. Oh my god, it's hard to kill. Alright, let's go. Boom, boom. Lag is nasty. Alright, I think I got all my skills now. She's gonna go first. That was only one hit. This. Attack. Of course, can't ally attack with Alice, could ya? That didn't remove a debuff? Well, that sucks. There we go. That's it. See, you gotta manual it. I don't like manualing it. Now I gotta replay it a bunch of times. It just sucks. Right? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Da-dee-da-dee, I'm gonna go pee. Napoo. So. The fusion. Is this fusion doomed? By plarium greed. Probably. I hope they get so much bullshit. Like, it's pretty good. HH, he's like, Happy Valentine, and here's a slap in the face. Pretty much. Back to back. The dungeon was like way bigger. Than normal. And now the hero stat is ridiculous. Like, the souls are right there. Right? Well, we just started it, and now the souls are there. We don't even know if we're going to get the hero. But if you want to get the soul, you got to get them now. Like, you're looking at 30 freaking sacred shard. Ugh, it's gross. And like I said earlier, if that Heroes Pat would have came out on day 1 of the fusion there, which was what, Tuesday? 3 days ago? If that Heroes Pat coming out that first day and lasted, I think this lasts about 10 days. 10 days? 12 days, something like that? That would have been okay. The option was bigger. A 2.5 day option there? No. Be right back, gotta pee. Look at that, I beat it this time. Motherfucker. You tricked me. Tricked me by losing. I'm gonna try this on auto. Yeah, while I go pee. And water. Four bottle. Did I win any? Did I win any? Huh? Come on, guys. Did I win any? I got an orange. Bottle of water. Yeah, bought a couple orange, tangerine, apple, bananas, avocados, carrots. Bought some coffee creamer stuff, peanuts. Toilet paper. Like I should have a couple videos on grocery shopping. That could be something. Then you would have like a video, like a date and everything to see what we bought, when, where, how much, right? Would that be any cool, you think? Because this channel is all about life and reality, right? Just like however things are, like this is what this channel is kind of about. It's not like anything specific. I don't really edit or plan ahead of anything. I got a couple of videos of the road today. I'm going to load up that hopefully tonight, tomorrow, and they'll be up in a couple of days. I'd like to put some video from driving the tractor, but I need some sort of a camera to hold, or it's a standard tractor, so I need all my hands and my foots, and the clutch, the brake, gas. Well, the gas usually stay at 2,000 RPM. But I need my hand, one to drive and one to control the controls. And then I go backwards. It's hard to have it to hold a camera too. I need some sort of stand, something. I only make video with my phone, right? Nothing fancy. Maybe one day it'll be fancy. For now, it's not going to be fancy for a while. It's just real. It's like, I win. I win a couple. That's cool. At least enough to finish the quest. That's even better. Not too much. I find people are so quiet. It's Friday night. It doesn't matter what day it is. Really, they're really quiet. The whole aspect, the whole social aspect of this game is very low. Like, even that we are part of a content creator clan, and it's a competition where there's always people playing. Well, less and less right now. One thing that doesn't help is that a lot of people record videos. So they gotta do like redo, do and redo, do and redo. They don't have time to chit chat. And then they gotta show you stuff and they talk and but in general, in any other clans, it's pretty often quiet. And it's difficult to follow any kind of conversation. Sometimes the conversation gets deleted. Sometimes you'll have 50 lines, sometimes you'll have 10 lines. Orange is pretty good. It's one thing I don't really like to buy. Often you don't get good ones. And it sucks because they're expensive. They're like $1 a piece. And by the time they get home, they're more than $1 a piece because I had to travel to get them. But right now I just ate $1. How does that feel? I feel like a millionaire. Well, now that I had my orange, I don't feel like bitching so much. How about that? How you like them cookies? Hmm? It's alright. Nobody said hi. Maybe I'll just watch myself. Won't be the first time. Gotta get a quick look at the news. See if they got any videos of any kind. Wonder who hit that. I like this guy. He's extremely good with numbers.
Hey guys, it's Naf here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. It's been a very long time. I have been hard at work, working with the Fateless team, working on the website, getting big updates.
But this guy, if you want to know numbers, he knows numbers. He's the guy.
So I haven't had as much time to make some content lately. But I do have a couple of videos I really want to get out.
It's hard to
update,
keep
so
up.
naturally, it should be something that we talk about. And one of the things I really want to highlight is, for whatever reason, Raid Shadow Legends can never get a balanced economy on the first go. Now, this new system that they put in some clan levels, right? When clans first came out, we had this problem. Clans were just terrible in terms of leveling up. And they kind of solved the problem with a pretty obnoxious solution, but it did solve the problem. And what they actually did was basically put a ton of personal experience that you could earn for clan XP in the personal rewards. You can see right now I'm at tier 4, 5, because I kind of slacked off on the last personal CBC, but if you win and you do 400,000 points, then you're going to get yourself 1,000 clan experience, and that is per member. So effectively, we tend to have a personal CBC once a month. It injected effectively 30,000 clan experience straight into the system, which really solved the problem which we first had when clans first came out, which was, hey, it's going to take us like years and years and years. If we didn't have all these extra systems, it was going to take a huge amount of time. And I feel like we're there again. So right now you can see I'm in one of the, what I would say one of the more advanced clans, right? Level 20, we're ranked 133. We've got another 10 levels to go. And they've added new relics and new rewards to these level 28 and level 30. We can see from the item pool here. We're going to have 5 gilded medallions. 5. Right, it's important you remember the number 5. That's what I want you to remember, the number 5. It's very, very important. Also a chance to get a random, rare, or epic gemstone. But you need to be all the way up at level 30. Now, the way that this is going to scale is it is going to go 280, 300. It drops back down to, I think, 320, give or take. But effectively, for my clan right now, to get all the way to level 30, it's about 3 million clan experience. 3 million, okay? And this is the problem I've got right now with the system. The rate in which we are power creeping relics already, in the sense that we've had these, these first kind of set came out, which was Chimera and the standard relics. And we thought, okay, cool, kind of strong. We've got Rathley's Comet, we've got like this Hand of Uncreation, the Chrono Cube. And then instantly, the first relic we get is this Cat's Gaze, which was by far the strongest relic outside of the mythical relics, and probably still even on par, if not beating some of those mythical relics. So instantly, within about a month or two, we power crept it. And pretty much since the relics have come out, this Hallowed Health is the best support relic. Why? Because it gives you 24 speed, and it also gives you the sort of diamond-shaped gemstones. And those diamond gemstones are the ones that give you a little bit more utility, like getting extra turns, getting turn meter when you revive, utility that the support would generally need. So it has been pretty much the case of, if you wanted to support relic, the best one was going to be this Hallowed Hilt. But lo and behold, we've got a brand new relic set come out for all this clan grouping, and we have a brand new OP support, which is Chrysalid of Rebirth, which is pretty much, when you fully level it out, 100% chance for you to get an extra turn when you revive someone. It basically makes any reviver an extra turn revive. It is very strong. If it's someone like Duchess, that's a big cooldown reduction to the A3. But here is the main issue. How do you acquire this Chrysalid of Rebirth? Well, the only way to acquire it, right, if you basically come in here, you only get Chimera there. If I use the sort of event relics, I only get event and standard. I need to get those medallions. And you need 100 legendary medallions to be able to craft enough. Now, you might be able to exchange for maybe like 5 of those at a time, right? Maybe it's like 5 times 5, so you get 25, right? So you get 1 per week. But here's the problem, okay? First problem, you need to get to level 30 clan. Now that's going to take majority of people. Once again, we're at the kind of sensationalist claim of years, right? Even we're going to do a quick basic math to basically work on what the maximum, like the min-max, the quickest way you can get there. But that's problem 1. You've got to get to level 30. Problem 2 is you don't even guarantee that you're going to get those medallions every week, right? The clan shop resets every week. There's a 1 in 4 chance. So you could easily go 4, 5, even 6 weeks based on the way that this is going to roll without ever seeing these medallions. Now, if you can only exchange for, say, 5, so you get 25.
Economy
that doesn't give you an awful good chance of getting a legendary or mythical.
Whoever is in charge of the economy and raid
I put all of my current legendary ones. I only get a 0.5% chance at a mythical. Now it could be these are just the masked ones because there aren't any mythical event relics available.
It must be true though or something.
Even when we're looking at epics here,
I'll just balance itself out.
A legendary and a rare. We're talking very, very small chances of getting.
It'll fix itself. It's gonna fix itself.
And generally, you should never mix these things. If I had 4 legendary from Chimera, I'd be able to test this thing. The point I'm trying to make is, even if you get to level 30 after 5 or 6 years or whatever it's going to be, and then even if you manage to high roll and you get yourself, those clan X things, 4 in a row, you'll get 1 craft, and even then, there's no guarantee that you're going to get this kind of relics that you really want, because whilst this relic, this Chrysalid of Rebirth, is really, really strong, the rest of them are a little bit underwhelming, right? This Temporal Stagnator, it sounds like it's going to be very good. I don't think it's going to be that good. I mean, it's a 20% chance to remove steel or convert buffs or increase the skill's cooldown. It goes up to, 50%? It's a bit inconsistent. I think it was one of those ones that sounds really, really good, but then when you put it into battle, you're probably like, is it better than Cat's Gaze? Is it better than these other ones? Probably not. Same as this one. Whereas damage is increased by 20% of the target's turn meter, damage cannot be increased. This one's quite consistent. It's got good critical damage. So those are great, but then these other ones are just a little bit meh. Like this one here is basically a glorified War Master. It's not really much else. The interesting part of these relics are they've changed up the shapes, so there's more interesting. Pretty much before, all the relics have been like double of the same things, like 2 circles, 2 triangles.
Get to the point.
Pentagonal, 2 circles. These are much more like mix and match. That gives you more flexibility. Generally, triangular gemstones are damage, circular generally are damage. The squares generally tank. and then the diamond and the pentagonal tend to be
You want to know the dirty here.
Tends to be those general sense.
And we're looking at
exactly,
5 to 10 year plan.
So even if you get all of those things, you still got to then roll and then get one of those. By the time you get anything of use from this event tab, these relics will be out of date. Because the rate in which we're power creeping right now, in terms of Cat's Gaze, and that kind of trend, means that, you know, what's next? Are we going to get another batch of relics in 3 months' time and then this becomes irrelevant? Because pretty much now, I'm looking at this kind of thing as irrelevant if I was able to get those event group ones. But because we can't get the clan group ones, because it's so difficult, it keeps this in relevancy. But the moment this becomes really available, you're almost going, well, this is secondary now. This is more powerful.
Well, there's going to be so much of it. It'll take forever to get it. Just luck to get it.
Giving you the speed that you want.
And they'll have to come up with
bonus that you really want as a support.
They'll come up with a way to sell you something.
So let me just show you the basic map of what I was talking about right now. So just to put this in context, what I did is I went around every part of the game where you can get clan experience. So there's a personal CVC here, and that happens pretty much once per month. You get 1,000 points if you are a tier 6. So what I've done is I've basically taken 1,000, divided it by, 4. So this is kind of like a weekly person's gain, okay? What you're seeing in this column here is how much one person in a clan, if they do every activity and they high roll everything, so, there's a range to some of these clan experience. It's not to say that you're going to get the highest every single time. This is if you're perfect, absolute perfect, you're at the highest tier of everything. You win every clash, you win every siege, you do every clan quest. This is the minimum, okay? So, personal CVC, you're going to get 1,000 divided by 4. Per week, on average, 250. Chimera, you basically can do the Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare and Nightmare. That's going to give you 2 doses of 35 and 2 doses of 30 per player, assuming that player does top chest in both those difficulties. Then if you win your Chimera Clash, you get 35. Congratulations, all that effort, 35 clan experience. Then we get to Hydra, you can do 3 difficulties, so it's 2 doses of 40, 2 doses of 30, and 2 doses of 25. And again, if you win Hydro Clash, congratulations, you worked really, really hard, you got 40. Then we have clan milestones. This is the one that every member of the clan wins, whether you win or not. This is in every CVC. So we have 2 CVCs a week, you get 15. So in total, in a month, you get 30. So I've taken the monthly amount, divided it by 4. So basically, on average per week, you'll get 7.5 additional clan experience from the clan milestones. Finally, if you win Siege, you get 50 points per member. So Siege happens every 2 weeks. So we're going to basically have 25 points per member, right? Because it happens every week. Great, 25 points per week. Finally then, if you did every single clan quest, and I will say it is near enough impossible because someone here can tell me how you do 9 trials on RAM completely. I'm sure there are some Krakens out there that have done it, but generally those quests are pretty off limits. So this 1500 is basically if you do every single clan quest every single week. You get 1,500 because you can do 30 quests gives you 500. You can do 90 quests, so 1,500. So even if you're absolutely perfect, you high roll every reward, you win every clash, you win every siege, you win every personal CVC, you do every single clan quest for a month. This is the number we're looking at total for a clan in a weekly window, okay? Because if you've got a 30-member strong clan, this means that everyone in the clan is achieving the maximum potential. Pretty unrealistic. The most you're going to be able to get is 21,825. Okay, in the current system that we've got now, this is it, right? This is the number here. This is the most amount you're going to get. 21,825 is probably going to be like maybe they throw in some clan experience, some random quest, or some random system. But generally, this is the number we're going with.
Yeah,
now,
you're
that's
looking at more
so
like
if we
half
basically
of
go
that.
per month, that means the clan could earn 87,300. Now, I worked out, based on our current level of clan, which is already near enough towards the end of level 20, going into 21, how much clan experience would it require us to get to level 30? That's 3.2 million clan experience. So right now, for my clan, if we perfectly rolled every single reward every week for an entire period of time, it would take us 37 months to get, just not even to get a relic, to unlock the potential to get a relic. 37 months.
3 years old.
Let's translate that into something that's even worse to really look at. How many actual years is this? 3 years. 3 years. And this is perfect rolling. Right? This is absolute perfection. Now, they're going to have to adjust these numbers because nobody is ever going to get these relics before they are either power cracked, replaced by another system, or they're just not playing anymore, or the game has changed, or the game is gone. Who knows? I'm sure it's not going to be gone, but 3 years is unrealistic to even have a chance. We're not even saying 3 years to get a relic, we're saying 3 years to get some chance to get a material, because even after you hit that 37 month, now you basically have a 1 in 4 chance of getting the drops, right? So let's assume that's what you get here. Cool, awesome. So I did a little bit of digging in the game code, naturally having a little look at what is in the code. It looks like you can purchase 10 of those gold medallions. So basically means, let's look at the numbers here. You've got a 1 in 4 chance that you're going to get it, and even if you get them, you can only get half of a complete summon. So you actually, to be realistic, you need to roll that 25% twice, right? So you need to roll 25%, 0.25 times 0.25, okay? Now let's assume you do that, great. Now you're at 6%. Then, in order for you to roll legendary, I think the legendary chances, depending on how it works together, if you get 4 legendaries, I think it is about...
It's going
I
to
don't know if
take...
it's the
You might
Cascades
never
ones
ever
are
get it in
behaving
20
correctly
years.
Because I think
You
those
might
event
never ever
relics,
get
because they don't
it.
have any mythicals, are a bit fucked.
In 20 years. Not sure what happened here.
This is your World War III update. Chernobyl nuclear power plant, as you probably heard, has been directly struck with a Russian Shahed drone, according to the Ukrainians. Air quotes for the tinfoil brigade. Don't worry, we're going to talk about Qui Bono in just a moment. And I assure you, we're going to give you some perspective that you're not going to hear anywhere else. Before we get into the technical details, let's just appreciate what happened here. This was a direct hit on the now defunct Chernobyl nuclear power plant. The protective enclosure, also called the sarcophagus, was split wide open. This encapsulates this nuclear plant, which is no longer operational but still teeming with radiation. All right? Now, you would think that something like this would be on the headlines of every mainstream network around the world, but it isn't.
Nope.
And that
I've
is
seen
quite
another
telling at where we're at in terms of the negotiation process. And I don't think people appreciate the gravity of this situation in terms of the context in which this is happening. The Munich conference has now kicked off for 3 days. Oh, it's going to be a wild weekend. It is. Right now, they are deliberating the fate of Ukraine. Europe, the United States, and Ukraine are trying to come to some sort of consensus on how to prosecute the conflict from this point forward, and there is no consensus. It is not going well at all, or at least on the surface. For all we know, this is all for public consumption and optics. Understand that there are numerous independent agents within NATO who have their own geostrategic agency who stand to benefit in their own way from various outcomes of these peace talks or this deliberation on how they're going to embark upon peace talks. So it's not just it's like the Russians and the Ukrainians that are potentially culpable here. There's a lot of different independent actors, bad actors, third parties, which could have potentially wanted to start some shit. Now let's just start with everybody's favorite, the false flag explanation. That guilty as charged, that was my initial thought on this thing. It has to be. Like, why would the Russians, when you're at a point where these talks are currently, at least seemingly in your favor, why would you do something like this to throw... a wrench into things? If you were Ukraine and you wanted to create a stir, and you wanted to, in an attempt to evoke bad feelings towards Russia, do a false flag attack, this would be the ideal place to do it. Because think about it. You wouldn't want to do it on your operational nuclear power plants. The collateral damage would be too extreme. Not only would you have a situation that